And hello everybody, welcome to the next episode of this war of mine. If you enjoyed the following footage, please leave some feedback in the form of a like, a comment, or maybe you can subscribe to the channel. And we're starting our day. This night was calm. Thank God. Let's check what we got. We got Katya, slightly sick. We got Sveta, very hungry, slightly wounded. Our little Spark, hungry but not sad, which is good. Okay, we're still not going to teach little Spark how to cook. There are more than enough people in this shelter who can prepare food. Despite my daughter's fears, I decided that staying in the basement was safer than not. I thought of it as a temporary arrangement. I didn't expect the siege to last very long. But it turned out we spent many months there. I like the bits of backstory we are getting through those small cards from day to day, from time to time. Now at this point I would like to mention another channel for the first time, the Game Genies. The reason being, I just watched a live stream from them and I was extremely entertained. No offense, I had a good time while watching this live stream. I can just recommend everybody to lean back and watch their stuff. So let's continue. We are going to upgrade our herbal garden to a vegetable garden. As soon as possible. And we will need more alcohol. Let's check what else we can make. So the filters, let's make one immediately. Christo is good, just a little bit hungry, but that's okay. Like I said, we still have enough food. And we got someone at the door. Those are the kids we helped earlier. Let's see what they want. Thank you for your help. I feel much better now. I'd rather not think what would happen to my children if you hadn't helped me. We haven't got much, but I saved up some coffee for my husband. He loves it, but he hasn't been home for a long time now. He's somewhere out there fighting, and who knows when he can return. Like I said, the bits and pieces of the backstories are extremely interesting. They add to the feeling that you are in a war zone. Let's get back. So they gave us something in return. We don't need the coffee that much, but it's a nice addition just in case we need to have something to trade. Let's see, we can produce moonshine and we will start immediately. The commodities are very important to have. You have seen it many times already. If you waste just one visit from the trader because you don't have anything to trade with, then you will have some problems later on. Now let's see. Christo is talking. Let's move on. How can we use up this day cycle to the best of our abilities? We should fire up the oven again because it's getting colder. I always forget to take a look at the temperature. One of the things I have to look out for, a little bit better at least. Let's check the radio just to see if anything has changed. And let's move. I would like to produce the pistol because having a pistol is better as a trading commodity than just the broken parts, the broken weapon parts. And let's check the rest. So weather is staying the same. Some of our listeners report that the military has been committing acts of violence towards civilians. The spokesman for the military denies. Okay, this is nice. If I remember correctly, because of this action, someone will step in and this will lead to the end of the war. But this can take from 10 to 20 days. But it's a start. And our moonshine will be finished soon as well. Let's take a look. We could make a rainwater collector, but I don't think that this will solve our problems. Goes the same for the trap for small animals. We could invest some of our materials, but I will still hold it for later, because at the moment we have more than enough food. So we have added some fuel. Let's pick up the moonshine and let's see if we can produce alcohol immediately. Okay, two is good. Let's start immediately. Like you can see, our starting characters are moving through the shelter while the two members we have accepted afterwards are just wounded or sick and aren't doing that much. But every bit helps. If we get into the situation that Christo is wounded or sick, one of those characters we accepted in will have to help out. We've prepared something to trade with. That's good. It's always good to have an aim in the game so you know what you're going to do next. At this point we could easily stay home every night for a couple of days and wait out what happens. Perhaps the war ends and so on. This depends, of course, on how much food we have. But we are not going to stay at home for now. We are going to send Katya out and Christo can stay on guard. She can look out for more food. And she can take the crowbar with her. I would like to open the door between the two NPC characters, just to see what's behind it. But that would be really difficult, because usually you always need 2 or 3 pieces of equipment like the shovel, the crowbar, or the crowbar and the saw blades, or the shovel and the saw blades, and so on, in order to get to something useful in a location. Let's check this floor out. Good. I think we can go through. Nice. And there we go. There we go. A barred door. Without a saw blade we're not going to get through this. But that's okay. We can grab the things we can find here. And we still have our pile of items at the entrance of the building. So we're not going to get home empty-handed. Let's grab the components and the wood. And there we go. Like I said, we can't go through here. We don't have the saw blade. We could have sneaked in, but without the saw blade it would be in vain, even to try it. That's no problem. We're still not lacking anything. So this visit is not in vain. We can go back. We have something we can use to produce other things. We have gathered enough things already. Let's try to grab everything we can without causing any trouble. And let's see if we can open this door. I think the upper character is just... oh no, he heard us. And the character downstairs did as well, so let's run. I'm not sure if they're going to attack us because we still haven't stolen anything. Just in case, let's hide here and prepare for combat. We could take down one character, but the next one that arrives on the scene would probably kill us, so we're not going to start a fight. And lucky. We were lucky. They're not attacking us for trying to break in. I wonder what's in there. Probably stuff like always. Who knows, maybe we'll find out eventually. For now, let's try something else. Let's see what they have for trade. Good, new items. Still nothing we need. Okay, for us at the moment everything we need are components, wood, fuel, parts, electric parts, weapon parts. We need quite a lot. So let's take what we need from our pile of items in this location and let's get out here. The components will come in handy. And at this point, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it. See you next time, everybody. Goodbye.